Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're actually going to go through a Kickstarter pledge that I've received. This is pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to actually getting this open. I've been waiting for this for quite a long time now. Anybody that backs board games on Kickstarters will know that you know they can take some time to arrive. I mean, some games I've waited years for. So, but yeah, anyway, we'll sort of dive into this, see what we've got. This is the all-in sort of deluxe pledge of Hogs of War, the miniatures game. This is based on the PlayStation 1 game from the 90s, and this is kind of a homage to that. So yeah, let's get some of this stuff out and see exactly what's inside and just go through it. So let's have a look and just get all the boxes and stuff out. This looks like a neoprene playmat, pretty cool. What else we got in here? We've got some dice, and obviously we've got the game itself. Now, let me just throw that box away. As you can see, this is an absolutely massive board game. Really, really big. I mean, that's the size of my hand. Not that I've got huge hands or anything, but just kind of shows you what the sort of size is. Yeah, really nice box art. Really, really stand out, and the Hogs of War itself kind of glistens gold. So yeah, let's have a look. This is by Stone Sword Games, and this is actually coming to retail soon. So if you're interested in this, you can pick this up. You might even want to. I mean, I can probably get these as well. So if anybody is interested, let us know, and I can try and order some in for you guys, and hopefully we can work out a price for you. But yeah, this is just for me, for my personal board game collection. I play a lot of board games, and I've kind of long gone past games like Monopoly and Cluedo and all that sort of stuff. I don't play sort of mass market games anymore. I play more hobby games, and that's you'll kind of maybe see why I like to dive into this sort of stuff. So let's have a look and see what's inside. So we've got the campaign book. I think this is just the rules basically, and this will teach you kind of how to play. Oh no, these are actually the missions. All right, so so basically this is how you set up the maps and how you play the missions and stuff. So there's a bunch of this is actually a campaign that you can play through. So that's pretty cool. This one's the rule book. Obviously, it says rule book right there in big pink writing. So yeah, obviously this one's going to teach you the rules. It doesn't seem too big actually, so hopefully it won't be too difficult to learn the rules of. But obviously you've got the pieces there, and this is kind of obviously how you play. I'm not going to read this all to you right now. I'm sure if you check out the Dice Tower, they'll probably have a video up, a review of it, and check out Rodney at Let's Play. He will always have pretty good tutorials up. But anyway, right, that's that. Sorry, a bit rambling on there, looking through the rulebook, trying to remember the names of the YouTubers that I like to follow for board games. So here we go. This is the board. Pretty standard board, I guess, but quite like it feels quite nice and quite nice detail. Obviously, this is just going to be a map that you kind of place your pieces on. So yeah, really cool. That's quite cool. What else we got in here? We've got some planes. I'm not too sure what these are for. I think this is to actually cover your game area, because you can do sort of stuff that's not supposed to be seen by other players. And we've got, there's another plane there. We've got some tokens. I'm sure there's going to be fair amount of tokens in this game. I'm not going to punch any of these out right now, but there you go, some tokens. I'm not going to look through all of those. What else have we got? Oh, this is nice. I always like it when companies do this sort of stuff. You've got a game tray in there and this sort of stuff is just so much. It really improves the tear down and build time of setting up your games. When you've got all your cards in their specific slots and all that sort of stuff. You've got all your stuff in your bags, and you can just stick it straight in the game tray. Absolutely amazing. Really, really good. So let's have a look at some of the stuff. So we've got some custom dice. With obviously different symbols on them that probably signify action points or something like that. There's a whole stack of cards in here, some more dice here as well. More custom dice. I'm assuming that each player gets one colour each. What else have we got in here? These are some. These look like pawns, black pawns, and we've got some black cubes. These are kind of like translucent cubes. I actually really like translucent cubes in board games, so that's pretty good. I've got a bunch of cards. I'm not going to rip these out yet, but here we go. If you've got an aqua tank, then you can move 1 hex forward or turn 1 face. Move 1 hex forwards or turn 1 hex face. That probably means something that I'm not quite understanding because I don't know the context of the game, but that's what those cards look like. What else have we got here? Unit upgrades, a gear crank, used to change to any speed, roll green against self. Airship parts, Battle of the Bulge, these are like objective cards. So I'm assuming that sometimes, you know, the back of this is not going to be the same as the front. You know, it's not going to. There's going to be different cards in. So, did we just get that one out? Anyway, those are the cards. I'm not going to. There's not really too much that you can kind of see there, but hopefully that gives you an idea of what the cards look like in the game. And these are just sort of stands. I'll show you quickly. I'm assuming that you put like a plane on that, and it makes it look like it's flying. And this is the bit that everybody, I'm sure, is waiting to see the most, is the actual miniatures inside the game. So let's have a look at some of these and see what these are like. Obviously, these are supposed to be you know, hogs of war, like pigs. So let's take a closer look. So here we have a hog with a bazooka RPG. Let me see if I can focus that properly. There you go. Those are pretty cool, actually. I think these would be really fun to paint. I mean, they'd be quite simple, you know, like paint the pig pink, give them a green tank top or whatever. But yeah, those are pretty nice. Let me see if I can get a bit closer there. That's the bazooka pig. What else have we got in here? We have a some sort of general or a scout or something. The details are quite nice on these miniatures. I actually quite like these. These are going to be really fun to play with. What else have we got? We've got this guy here with a gun. Really cool. It's got. They've even got different expressions on their faces, which is really nice. That's why I think these would come up really nice painted, actually, because it would show out those details. Or even maybe if you just gave them a wash, like a paint wash over the top, maybe like a brown or something would go pretty well. And then this is the piece de la resistance. These are all of the army vehicles that you'll be able to play with. So let's have a look at some more of these. These look really cool. So here we go. Our first plane. And obviously those stands will go in there, so they'll sort of be raised from the board as you move them around. But that's a really nice plane. I really like that. Really sort of old school Hogs of War vibe. Yeah, really cool. What else have we got in here? We've got the blimps. There you go, the pig blimp. Really nice. And then we've got some tanks. Again, these are pretty nice details. This is like World War One tanks. Really cool. Yeah, those are fun. Oh, there's another tank as well. Let's have a look at these. These are the big, I can't remember what these were called, but I do recognise these tanks from World War One. But yeah, really cool. These are really nice. Really impressed with these miniatures. They've come out really, really good. There's a some sort of vehicle with a gun on the top. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these miniatures. I think they're really cool. They're not like super detailed, but they shouldn't be, you know, because this is Hogs of War and it's kind of a cartoony, a cartoony sort of vibe. But they've got nice detail on them, you know, like the cogs. I mean, even underneath here, they've got tracks on the, these tracks have actually got texture on, and all these bolts going around the side. Yeah, and it's kind of a nice amount of detail for this sort of game. I mean, you wouldn't want something like, like like a Gloomhaven miniature or something from, like Nemesis, for example. These are sort of these kind of suit the vibe of the game. So yeah, those are pretty cool. I'm quite impressed with those. The miniatures are really nice, and I'm looking forward to playing this game. Actually, this is kind of my sort of thing, you know, skirmishy, but then a little bit of a fun vibe to it as well. You know, like the map, I think you can build like buildings, like, you know, your you know, like a tank factory and things like that. So that'd be really cool to sort of start diving into and trying to learn the game. And obviously, as you know, the more you play the game, the more nuanced it becomes, and you start to sort of pick up the, you know, the real strategy of the game, you know, instead of just how to play it. So yeah, let's just pack these bits away. And hold on, where did they come from? I think they were just in the box, weren't they? So yeah, let's move that over there for a sec. Let's have a look at the neoprene mat. So this mat is actually the same as the map, the game board that you saw. But because we were Kickstarter backers, we got the neoprene mat, and that's a really nice mat actually. Really, really nice. Yeah, really cool. Feels really nice. Yeah, obviously it's got really nice detail, and it's exactly the same as the board. It looks a bit bigger actually, I think, from memory. But yeah, really nice. I'm happy with that. That's a cool mat. Haven't actually got any mats for board games actually, because well, to be honest, they're quite hard to store, aren't they? And I've just got too many games, to be honest. So I can't have loads of mats for them. Right, what else have we got here? This is the deluxe box for Hogs of War. So let's have a look and see exactly what is in this. Because I can't quite remember. I backed this such a long time ago, and I haven't really been following any of the updates. But what are these? This is the first thing I'm drawn to. A gold coin. The player 1 token. This is actually a metal coin. Don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, that's really nice. It's got a bit of a chip to it. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. Player 1 coin. Always happy to have a gold coin in the game. What have we got here? I think these are the like the buildings. I've got no idea what that is. We've got some sentry guns. Those are pretty cool. And what else have we got in here? Got some obstacles. I forget what these are called. But you know the ones I'm talking about. They'd have these on the beaches and stuff. And then what we've got here, this is like an anti-aircraft gun. That's some sort of flat gun. Shoot down those planes. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with the... oh look, the pigeon. Really cool. I forget though, that was actually in the game. I think I remember seeing the pigeon, right? There was a pigeon in the Hogs of War game. What are these? These are minefields, I'm guessing. So I'll show you that side. Yeah, they look like mines to me. Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with this. The production's really, really nice, and I don't think I've actually played a Stone Sword game before, or at least I don't think I have. But I mean, Hogs of War, PlayStation 1, of course. You know, I'm gonna back this because I tend to back a lot of the video game board games that look interesting, at least anyway. And this one looks interesting to me. It's a nice skirmish game with a little bit of sort of base management kind of thing going on. And so yeah, thought this was interesting. I'm sure, like I say, Tom or has probably got a review of this game up on Dice Tower, or at least it'll be coming. Rodney King will let you know how to play the game. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. There's nothing else to show you here. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different for the channel. This is just kind of my personal thing, you know. This isn't, this isn't anything to do with the store or anything like that. But I just thought it'd be fun to show it off. There's probably not many videos on YouTube at the moment of this game. So yeah, let's there we go. Let's just go around the edge of the box. See the artwork on here. That Hogs of War miniature game. Let me refocus. There you go. Hogs of War miniature game. 60 to 90 minutes, 1 to 4 players, age 14 and over. Although these 60 to 90 minutes, you know, it might take you closer to 2 hours to play the first game. And obviously that would be a sliding scale depending on how many players there are as well. I would expect the 60 to 90 minutes is probably for like 3 or 4 players, but you know, obviously it just depends on how quickly you tend to play these things anyway. There we go. Some really nice artwork on this box. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. Something a little bit different, something for you to just expand your sort of nerd knowledge base. You know, there's some really, really great board games out there, and you know, anyone that thinks that every board game you play is like Monopoly or Cluedo, you know, I've got a whole stack of board games, and you know, let me know in the comments if you want to see more board games. I tend to play a lot of solo games as well. You know, games that you can actually play on your own. They've got systems inside the game that where you actually play against the game, for example. So I could do a let's play of one of those one day, maybe if someone's interested in that, or if anyone's interested in that. But yeah, leave us a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new here, and we're going to be opening up some stuff this week. So we've got Pokemon Go releasing on Friday. All of those pre-orders have already sent out, and we've not got a lot left actually until Wave 2 comes on the 15th of July. So grab what you can while you can, and we'll be opening up an eBay Wilderness MetaZoo box, and that will be coming later on in the week. So yeah, come check back, guys.